If you're not familiar with the idea of working at home, your brain does a bit of a number on you the first time you do it. You're supposed to be productive and active while you're in the workplace. So when you go to sleep in your workplace, your brain's like, wait, I don't want to sleep here. What's the best character to start with in Grand Blue Fantasy? Sorry to change the subject. No, that's fine. Any subject goes. This is the NihongoGamer stream. Anything you think is related to the channel or related to the virus. This isn't to talk about the virus, actually. This is just to hang out and offer people a chance to open their mouths and speak. If they most likely have been at home, some of these people being forced to work from home, right? So this is something that people are not used to. And as a result of working at home, if you're not familiar with the idea of working at home, your brain does a bit of a number on you the first time you do it. Because your home is the place where you sleep, rest, and relax. And when it becomes your workplace, your brain thinks that you're supposed to be productive and active while you're in the workplace. So when you go to sleep in your workplace, your brain's like, wait, I don't want to sleep here. Which is why it's really important that if you're being forced to self-isolate or work from home or change any of these work habits like this, that you don't enter your bedroom during the workday, and ideally set a space or an entire room just for work, and have the other parts of your house only be used if absolutely necessary and when you've finished your work. I used to have a friend who, even in his bedroom, his dorm, we were at university, he only had one tiny little room for his dorm. We were in London, it was tiny, and he got a divider. No, he had a bookcase. He used the bookcase to separate his bed from where his desk and his computer was, so that he couldn't see on the other side. And that helped his mind remember that one of those was workspace and the other one was a rest space. We all need a place to vent, absolutely. We can be there for you, just like you're here for us. Well, thank you. I definitely get a lot out of these sessions, so worry not. I'm getting plenty out of this. Oh, so anyway, Big Macca, about what you said about the best characters to start with. There are definitely characters that are easier to start with. The best character probably is just whoever you think looks the coolest, because you're more likely to continue playing the game if you think your character is awesome. If you don't even know how to use Zangief, and you show up in Street Fighter and you're playing Zangief, it's like, it doesn't even matter that you don't know what's going on, because you're like, yo, I'm this crazy, huge wrestler dude, and if anybody gets close to me, it doesn't matter if they block, I can still pick them up. Stuff like that. So I can't tell you who the best character to start with is, but for certain, there are characters who are more complicated. So for example, if you only want to just go straight in, you're serious about the game and you definitely want to play Grand Blue, and you don't even really mind what character you play, like, just learn the basics with the characters who do the basic stuff, like Gran and Catalina. But I feel like if you started with a character like Narmaya, you might get the wrong idea about the game. You might think that much button pressing is required to play Grand Blue, and it's not true. You can really play Grand Blue with not few buttons, but many fewer buttons than if you had chosen Narmaya. But to be honest, I know people who are starting with Narmaya. They're getting into the game because of Narmaya, because they like her from the Dojin. Because they like her from the game, the original mobile game. So just choose whatever character you enjoy.